question?
You can think of it.
Yes. And live.
Alright, welcome everybody back to MTGMoxBox, and it's been a while. We have a Commander Legends Draft Booster box opening today. And just want to remind everybody, you can find us at MTGMoxBox and also on eBay, seller handle MTGMoxBox. So besides the box today, we also have our earlier pre-release giveaway. I believe his name is Nariku? Yeah, so...
sorry for butchering your name.
Yeah, sorry about that. People are getting creative with these handles. But we will go ahead and open our booster box, and we'll save this to the end. So put that aside. And if you're not familiar with how this works, we're going to use random.org to pair up our participants with our the color slots. And for Commander's Legend, we do have 8 slots. So it'll be... hopefully we'll have everything on the board by the end of the box opening.
Yeah. And the last time we opened one of these, I believe it was back in July.
Wow.
So it has been a while. But I always like this set, so it's always interesting to see how much good stuff comes out.
True that.
And I've actually taken some more time to look at some of the uncommon commanders. There's a lot of obviously.
Are you building something new, my friend?
Oh, always building something new.
Oh man.
So many ideas.
Yes.
Not enough time to put them
Especially
all.
the one you just showed us. You know it doesn't work, right?
We'll see.
You want to tell them about the combo?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
We'll see. I don't know.
It involves Stuffy
we'll
Doll.
Test it. Yeah,
Wait,
we'll play test it first, see if it works, and then
Stuffy Doll is from Time Spiral Remaster, right?
Yeah, it was
The
last
reprint,
for the Time Spiral Remastered.
Okay, so we got red is Jack and Lan is Jack. Luther is colorless and green. Eli is multicolor. Spencer is white. Thomas is blue and black.
All right. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everybody. And we will go ahead and start. How many packs are there for Commander Legends? Oh, and
it's a draft box, right? So 24.
All right, and then 20 card packs too. So it's a lot of cards today.
So we should be seeing 2 rares, I think, per box or per pack.
Oh, I did get unlucky and I got 1 rare before.
Really?
On these?
I think so. I think I bought it from.
Is it 2 commanders? I think it's like guaranteed two commanders.
But they don't have to be rare.
They don't have to be rare. Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I bought it from another LGS store, and
oh, you just bought like a single pack?
Yeah. All right, should be coming up. All right, here we have Amphin Mutineer, 3 in a blue, Salamander Pirate. When it enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target non-salamander creature. That creature's controller creates a 4/3 blue salamander warrior creature token. You may cast it again with Encore for blue, but you have to exile from the graveyard. All right, so that's our first one.
Oh, and this is the one that exiles it and they don't come back, huh?
Yeah,
That's actually pretty good.
more eggs. Dragon egg.
Is it a common egg?
It is a common egg, but it's foil.
Nice.
All right, that's pack number 1. So blue is on the board.
Blue's on the board.
Egg tribal?
Oh, tribal.
I was thinking more of that pirate for your pirate deck, man.
Oh, yeah.
Salamander. Remember there are a lot of pirates in this set, right? Here we go, another one. Goblin pirate.
Yep.
Yes, I definitely saw some interesting pirates.
I like this set.
Pirates Cutlass.
Might have to do a deck of my own too.
Oh my goodness. Jesus.
Alright.
All right. Triumphant Reckoning. 6 white sorcery. Return all artifacts, enchantments, and planeswalker cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, I need one of these.
Wow.
So hard to cast.
Oh, but
Ooh,
by the time you have 9 mana, you're gonna have a ton of stuff in your graveyard.
Here's
So that makes
our
sense.
another rare from this pack. Armareth the Lustrous. 3 green, white, and a blue. Legendary dragon flying. Whenever another permanent enters battlefield under your control, look at the top card of your library. If it shares a card type with that permanent, you may reveal that card and put it into your hand.
Very interesting. Yeah, it's a dragon
Might be
too.
nice for a dragon deck, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, as a commander on its own, probably does a lot. Oh, we are probably going to see this multicolor slot overflow.
That is true.
Yeah, that's usually how
Yep.
it goes. But that's collector box, right? Because draft box is more.
Well, no, I think because it was Commander Legends, they introduced a lot of multicolored commanders.
Oh, so there.
So this,
then
I
they need
remember this
multicolor
slot
support.
always
Yep.
Always
overflows, regardless of the type of box it is.
All right. Court of Bounty. 2 green enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. If you're the monarch, instead you may put a creature card or land from your hand onto the battlefield.
I think this one is one of the better courts.
Yep.
More pirates.
Yeah.
More dwarves. All right, slash the ranks. I like this one. 3 white sorcery, destroy all creatures and planeswalker except for commanders. Interesting.
So leave the commander alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be good if your deck is basically only surrounding your commander and no other creatures, or not many others.
But that allows your opponent's commanders to survive too, though, right?
True, but if your opponent is playing something like tokens or something like that, then they would probably lose more than you would.
True.
Wow.
Just saying, just giving an example.
I feel like it was targeted. That statement.
personal.
Yeah.
I'm just calling out viable use cases.
That's very specific.
Zat's Will. 4 black instant. Choose one. If you control a commander as you cast a spell, you may choose both. Each opponent sacrifices a creature they control with the greatest power, or exile all cards from all opponents' graveyard, then create X01 black throw creature tokens where X is the greater power among creatures cards exiled this way. This is pretty cool. Yeah. Wasn't there like a new planeswalker that revolves around throws?
I think it was Sazat.
Belb, Corrupted Observer, black green, legendary zombie elf. Oh, interesting. At the beginning of each player's post combat main phase, that player adds 2 colors for each of your opponent who lost life this turn. Whoa!
man.
But too bad it's banned.
Unfortunately,
Yep.
banned in Commander. Still a
2
powerful card.
and a
Might be too
blue.
powerful.
Merfolk Pirate. Flash. If an opponent would draw a card, except the first one they draw in each of their draw set, and say you create a treasure token.
So I can still use it, right?
I don't need a map to find riches. Ooh, whoa, Prosh, Sky Raider of Kerr.
Oh, that's a
3
good one.
black, red, green, legendary dragon. When you cast this spell, create X01 01 red kobold creature tokens. Name kobolds of Kerr Keep, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast it. Flying, sacrificing the creature, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn. And we have a
Nice.
Piper.
Haven't seen that for a while.
Yeah. We used to see multiple when we would open these boxes like crazy.
Yeah.
We'll probably see some more.
Was this set the first time they introduced edge foil?
It
Yes.
seems like, yeah. I don't remember any earlier versions.
Ooh, here is our first land, Training Center, the blue and red one.
Yeah, I like these lands from Commander Legends.
Battle Bond lands.
Yep. Literally no downside when it comes to
Playing Commander.
Commander games.
Yeah. I think they're still holding up their value.
Yeah.
as well.
Definitely.
I should start using mine.
Yes.
Hey, is it a zombie? It is.
Get out of here.
Caught my attention. Staff of
that's a good one.
Domination.
Oh,
3 to
yes.
cast artifact. Pay 1, untap the staff itself. 2, tap, you gain 1 life. 3, tap, untap target creature. 4, tap, tap target creature. 5, tap, draw a card.
Yep. Your
So many
perfect
uses.
mana sink.
Yeah. Lisa, Shroud of Dust. 2, white, black, legendary angel. Rather than play 2 for each previous time you cast this spell from the command zone this game, pay 2 life that many times. Fly and lifelink. Whenever a player casts a spell, they lose 2 life. Alright, we are a third in.
Okay, so just gonna get something for red.
I know. Kind of surprised nothing for ready.
I'm hoping that Jessica's will shows up. That's probably the most
That's-
powerful of the wills.
That's an expensive card now.
Yeah, it really has gone up since the time release. One, it's
What?
one, it's
What
one of
does
those
it do
things.
again?
That's the one. All the wills is like you get to choose 2 different options if your commander's in play. Otherwise, just choose one. But I think Jessica's will was add a bunch of mana, and I forgot what the second half was. But it's like a dark ritual effect plus something else.
Very good for red.
Yeah.
Court of Grace. 2, white, enchantment. When Court of Grace enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. If you're the monarch, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying instead.
Spirit support.
Yeah.
It's
And
not
angel.
angel support.
Yeah.
Spirit or angel?
Aurora Phoenix. 4 red Phoenix flying Cascade. When you cast a spell with Cascade, return Aurora Phoenix from your graveyard to your hand.
All right.
Ooh, Clark, the
Hey.
thumbless. 1 red legendary Goblin Wizard. When you cast an instant or sorcery spell, flip a coin. If you lose the flip, return that spell to its owner's hand. If you win the flip, copy that spell, and you may choose new targets for the copy.
Cracked or gambler.
Oh yes. This one's a popular commander too.
Kamal's Will. 3 and a green instant. Choose 1. If you have a commander, you can choose both. Until end of turn, any number of target lands you control become 1/1 elemental creatures with vigilance, indestructible, and haste. They're still lands. Or you can choose target creature you don't control. Each creature you control deals damage equal to its power to that creature. Dang.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty
Gang
good.
up on one creature.
The indestructible lands thing is pretty useful too.
Yeah, so you have all these creatures you can swing with. But
Hmm.
indestructible.
Yeah, no fear.
Didn't your Bear deck have some sort of
Yes,
Yeah.
he uses Kamal to turn people's things into land so he can eat them. But that rarely worked.
yeah, because bears don't eat lands, okay?
They need resources, man.
Do you not watch any National Geographic, my friend?
Berries.
Ooh.
Oh, it's I still think it's a good card. Opposition
Yeah, it's
agent,
still
2
very-
black, human
Very
rogue, flash.
effective.
You control your opponents while they're searching for their library. While an opponent is searching their library, they exile card they find. You may play those cards for as long as they remain exiled, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast them.
Still powerful.
I mean, it's still really good.
Yeah. Still feels bad to play against it though.
Have you played against it?
It's not just a
I
one-time
haven't
thing,
seen it play
right?
against it.
Because every time they search your
Every
library,
time.
yeah.
As long as
Yeah.
it remains on board.
You basically stop them from searching their library.
Pretty mean.
You'd like to tutor? Oh.
Body of Knowledge, 3 blue avatar. Has power and toughness are each equal to the number of cards in your hand. You have no maximum hand size. Whenever Body of Knowledge is dealt damage, draw that many cards.
Oh, wouldn't you want to
I
do a bunch
know.
of damage to it?
That's kind of cool. Interesting.
Yeah, I remember this set was so packed with things that I think a lot of stuff gets overlooked.
Yeah. Gore, Modrak, and Phenologist. 1 green blue, legendary human scout. You and permanents you control have protection from salamanders. At the beginning of your end step, each player who controls the fewest creature creates a 4/3 blue salamander warrior creature token.
Oh man, salamanders. Very specific.
Yeah, very specific. But it's almost like that's kind of like group hug thing, right? Because you're allowing people to get creatures from this creature, but then you get protection from it.
Yeah, so they get it. Right.
You're encouraging people to
get salamanders.
Yeah.
to do something with the free salamander, but not attacking you.
Yes.
Nope. Here we go. Spectator seating. It's the red and white one.
All right.
Archon of Coronation. 4 white Archon. Flying. When it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. As long as you're the monarch, damage doesn't cause you to lose life. Interesting.
Oh wow. Pretty good.
As long as you're the.
So you're like.
Stop looking at it. Put it back. Put it back.
No, because I was seeing because I thought you lose the monarch if you get dealt down. Oh, it says when a creature deals combat damage to you, its controller still becomes the monarch.
So they can still steal it from you, right?
So they can still steal it from you, but you won't lose life as a result.
Oh.
Ring of Brightheart.
Oh, that's really good too.
3 to cast artifact. Whenever you activate an ability, if it isn't a mana ability, you may pay 2. If you do, copy that ability. You may choose new targets for that copy. Hans Eriksson, 2 red and a green, legendary human scout. Whenever it attacks, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put it onto the battlefield tapped and attacking, defending player, or a planeswalker they control. Otherwise, put that card into your hand. When you put a creature card onto the battlefield this way, it fights Hans Eriksson. Huh.
Hans.
Hans.
Wait, I don't get it. So if you want to cast a free creature, it will fight this guy. Is that what I'm reading? The last part?
Yeah, it's a way to sneak out creature cards from the top of the library. I think.
But you sneak it out, it has to fight this guy though, right?
When you put the creature.
Yeah, it has to fight this guy.
Well,
Well, as long as
Damn,
it's
Han.
but he found a creature for you.
Ooh, Profane Transfusion. 6 black. Sorcery. 2 target players exchange life totals. You create an XX colorless horror artifact creature token where X is the difference between those players' life totals.
Very interesting.
Huh. Interesting.
Shenanigans.
So dream myself down to like 1 and change life with someone
Does
else.
it have an
Well,
opponent?
it doesn't have to be you.
Oh,
you
it's just a player.
You could just use it to mess with other players. Might be good in, if you're playing like a more casual game and then one person's obviously stronger than the other, you can just help them out by switching things up.
When magic becomes personal.
Yeah.
Or there's a life game deck that just goes
Ah,
on.
yes. Yeah.
That statement feels personal.
I didn't mention any names.
He didn't mention anything regarding tokens either.
The trick is
here we go.
all kinds of decks.
Undergrowth Stadium. This is the black and green one. Very nice. Getting a lot of these lands.
Land, yeah, the land
Sakashima
Wow.
of a Thousand Faces.
very solid.
Yes. 3 and a blue, legendary human rogue. You may have Sakashima enter the battlefield as a copy of another creature you control, except it is Sakashima, Thousand Flames with other abilities. The legend rule doesn't apply to permanents you control.
Top thrill. Number 2.
Yeah, Sakashima is very popular. I think one of the top decks they were talking about at the LGS that I went to the other day, they were saying that they pair this with was it Quark?
Vamos?
Yeah.
So you do 2 coins?
Yeah, so
All
you
this time?
do even more coin flipping.
Jeez.
Good to gamble.
Yes.
Coins.
More coin.
Flamekin Herald.
Lots of more in your favor, I
2
guess.
I
red.
suppose, yeah.
Elemental Wizard. Commander spells you cast have Cascade. Piper. All right, we have 5 more packs to go. Still surprising even.
Pretty even.
Yeah.
And Multicolor has not run away with it yet.
Yeah.
It looks actually
Yeah.
really even.
I guess it really is the
I think the
collector
collector
boosters that have the etched full slots that really put it over
Always
the top.
guaranteed to.
So this is fair. This is good.
All right, Lavatory Drudge, 3 and a blue, zombie horror. At the beginning of each end step, draw a card if you cast a spell from a graveyard or activated an ability of a card in a graveyard this turn. Master Oogway, yeah, 1 black, green, blue turtle shaman. As long as it is tapped, other permanents enter the battlefield tapped. If it's untapped, other permanents enter the battlefield untapped. Interesting.
Yeah, fair. Still haven't seen anyone play with it yet, though.
So you want to tap it when it's not your turn, then,
Yeah, and then.
By attacking or doing something else.
or
you
just
can probably
just
just
tapping
do
it,
other-
yeah, like tapping by doing like opposition or something.
Yeah.
Keeper of the Accord, 3 and a white, human soldier. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if that player controls more creatures than you, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if that player controls more land than you may search your library for a basic plains card, put it into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. Pretty good. Yurlock of Scorched Thrash, 1 black, green, and red. Legendary Viashino Shaman, Vigilance. A player losing unspent mana causes that player to lose that much life. Pay 1 tap. Each player adds black, red, green. Ooh, this is a 3 rare pack.
Wow.
Oh, right.
Nimbus, Una's Trickster, 3 blue and a black. Legendary Fairy Knight, flash flying. Whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one of those cards on into your hand and the other into your graveyard. All right, 3 more to go.
Numerous looks like she might be fun to build around. Like an
Fairy?
all flash deck.
Fairy, right? Fairy Knight. I guess you can build a.
Ninth deck.
Oh, no,
black has knights.
I'd
yeah.
build it up based off of the ability.
Oops, sorry. Yeah,
Because
looking here.
you're incentivized to cast stuff on your opponent's turn. So everything with instants or flash.
Oh, how very annoying.
Yes.
It's not your turn.
At the end of your turn, I'm gonna.
It's the best time to play stuff.
All right, Apex Devastator.
Ooh.
8 green, Chimera Hydra, Cascade, 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 Cascade.
Not sponsored by the dish detergent.
All right.
We don't usually see that actually.
I think it was the second one we pulled.
Yeah.
If we look back, I don't know.
You had good memory. This is exactly the second one was pulled.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, another land. Vault of Champion,
Oh.
the white and black one.
Pretty good for land.
Yep. Yeah, I remember the land slot for Commander Legends was always solid. Like nothing too surprising, but yeah, you always get good stuff.
All right. Last pack. Is this still set that had that what do you call it? I forgot what they have a special name for it. The one that you tap one mana that you can get like like say blue green or blue green type of combination.
The filter lines, I
Yeah.
think that was
that
from
was
Double
Double
Masters.
Masters.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, which
No.
were nice,
Those are good too.
nice sale lines too.
I think I always get Commander and Double Master mixed up.
Yeah, power level wise, I think they're
Okay.
similar.
Dawnglade Regent, 5 green elk. When it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. As long as you're the monarch, permanents you control have hexproof. Queen. Oh, this is a little rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. White and blue. Legendary rabbit wizard. Tap each player may draw a card. Then each player who drew a card this way gains a life. Group hug.
Yep.
Oh,
definitely.
another rare. There's a three
good.
rare one. Blade Griff prototype. 5 to cast Griffin. Flying. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, destroy target non-land permanent of that player's choice. That one of your opponent's control. Huh. Wait, deals combat when it deals combat at a player. Target destroy target non-land permanent that player's choice. That one of your opponent's control. So does that mean it
So-
could choose someone else?
Yep. It messes up your opponent's boards when you attack your other opponent.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So you're just getting all the hates.
Not really.
No, you would get people inviting you to attack.
Oh.
Like,
Yeah.
attack me so I can destroy something.
It's like a curse.
Not too many foils, huh?
Well, it's not a
Yeah,
collector box.
not a collector box. But that's
All
good.
right, and that concludes our box opening.
Looks,
we go over stats
yeah,
before we
let's take a
open
look.
this.
Looks fairly even.
Let me bolt stats.
I mean-
Okay.
Bam.
All right. So, yep, mostly hovering about the 10%.
Multicolor.
Yeah, multicolor still running away with the majority of the polls. So, congrats to Eli. Yeah. Everything else hovering around the 10% range, so fairly evenly distributed. I'd say blue is probably the winner here with Sakashima.
Yeah, that's a good
But,
coverage.
you know, in the end, as long as everyone gets something that they can use. Hope you enjoyed the.
I do like that
polls.
keeper of the cord though, in white.
Yeah, the keeper of the core. White had some.
Yeah,
Good
but
stuff,
that
too.
that board wipe is still kind of interesting to me. That the one that
The
kills
slash
everything
the
besides
rest,
commander. Yeah,
I feel like it's yeah.
yeah.
In the
Might be-
right deck, it's useful.
Might be good if you have those partner commanders, which you have 2 of them. So
Oh, you're
you'll
right.
have an advantage over single commanders, I guess.
Yep.
Yep. All right, and that's it.
Should we clean up first and then do that box, or?
Sure. Let's clean up so we don't mix things together.
All right.
We will clean this up. In the meantime, do you want to go over inventory or anything?
Yeah. Let's
Oh, yeah.
see what else we got coming up. This was always fun. Oh, we'll leave these here for. Oh, actually, no. It's a.
Yeah, we don't need that.
We won't need it. This is all going to one person.
So the recent ones that we have Crimson Vow set booster box at 5 slots left, Modern Horizons 2 set booster box at 5 slots left, and Modern Horizons 2 collector box at 7 slots left.
All right.
So get those.
Yeah, come
Hopefully
join the
you don't
fun. Especially during holidays, you want some
Yeah.
new spice for your deck so you can play with your friends and family when
Yes.
everyone's off.
Or you can give a slot to your family, friends.
Oh, yeah, that's
True
always
that.
a
That
good
works
gift,
too.
good
That-
gift.
Yeah. All right, so you got to remind me again.
Narek.
Very cool.
Sorry
All
for
right.
butchering your name again, but
Yep, so
congrats
again,
for winning this.
congrats for winning this, and
Crack this open
let's
and
see what kind of
send
goodies
the
you
contents
got.
over to you.
Yep.
Now, if I recall, I think we were still looking for Necroduality.
But we got it.
We
we?
didn't get it from the pre-release.
Oh, you're right.
Yep. So we'll see if it ended up over here.
All right, so your cool die, a red one. Okay, and your invitation.
We'll see what we can fit in the
It comes
shipping
the
packaging.
land. That's pretty cool. Is the blue and green one.
Oh.
All right, and your arena code.
Yeah.
So that's always good and useful.
As long as you play Arena.
Yes. All right, so it comes with 6-pack. So we'll start pack number 1.
Okay, and these are draft boosters.
booster,
Interesting.
right? Not set.
So the bundle comes with set. The pre-release comes with draft. Or I guess because when you're playing the pre-release, you're supposed to just put together like a 40 card deck.
You have to draft it, right?
Oh yeah, I'm not even sure.
I don't even
I've
know
not
the format.
participated in those.
Okay, here we go. Evolving Wild is always useful.
Yeah, they print this a lot.
Every set pretty much.
Oh, I think I see something spicy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kaya.
Kaya.
Geist Hunter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Planeswalker. 1 white and a black. Creatures. The +1 ability is creatures you control gain Death Touch until end of turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature token you control. -2 until end of turn. If 1 or more tokens will be created under your control, twice that many of those tokens are created instead. -6, exile all cards from all graveyards, then create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying for each card exiled this way. Hey, this works for a spirit deck too, right?
Yeah.
And she makes tokens too. Yeah.
Well, she's kind of like a spirit herself, right? Because is she a ghost?
Yeah,
Or something?
but
look like ghosts.
she has a crossbow, dog.
I don't know.
She's a vampire hunter. All right.
Ghost from a crossbow? What?
I think it might have been her other version. Maybe she wasn't a ghost yet.
Oh. All right. Faithbound Judge. 1 white spirit soldier, defending flying vigilance at the beginning of your upkeep. If Faithbound Judge has 2 or fewer judgment counters on it, put a judgment counter on it. As long as it has 3 or more judgment counters on it, it can attack as though it didn't have defender. And you may cast it with a disturb cost, 5 white. To the other side, Sinner's Judgment. It's an enchantment or a curse. Enchant player, at the beginning of your upkeep, put a judgment counter on Sinner's Judgment. Then, if there are 3 or more judgment counters on it, enchanted player loses the game. Oh my gosh.
Judgment.
Dang. And Sinner's Judgment would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, exile instead. Wow. Well, how many do they need to lose?
3, right?
Dang. Just proliferate.
So proliferate twice.
I know,
you win
shoot.
the game.
Dang.
All right.
Interesting.
More ideas.
Let's see. Eruth, Tormented Prophet. 1 blue and a red, legendary human wizard. If you would draw a card, exile the top 2 cards of your library instead. You may play those cards this turn.
Okay.
All right, 3 more to go. Blood Vial Purveyor, 2
I like this
black vampire, flying trample. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, that player creates a blood token. Whenever Blood Vial Purveyor attacks, it gets +1/+0 for each blood token defending player controls. The Bride's Gown.
Yeah, so these draft boosters don't come with any of those commander only
No.
cards.
Only the set or the collector would, right?
Are there cards in the commander set that's going up quite a bit in value? Or?
Oh, we haven't been tracking them. We've mainly just been tracking the set prices. Well, we should probably include that sometime in the future. It's just more work.
Yeah, that's true. It's another set.
Howlpack Piper, 3 green human werewolf. This spell can't be countered. Pay 1 green tap. You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. If it's a wolf or werewolf, untap Howlpack Piper. Activate only a sorcery. Daybound side. Nightbound. Whenever this creature enters the battlefield or transforms into Wild Song Howler, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Okay.
Last
pack.
one. Let's see what we get. Let's see what the winner gets.
Olivia's Attendants. 4 red Vampire. Menace. Whenever Olivia's Attendants deal damage, create that many blood tokens. Pay 2 and red. Olivia's Attendants deal 1 damage to any target. Alright.
Alright.
And that
That's
concludes
it.
the opening. Congrats again.
Congrats.
Alright. So,
Question for this video then.
well, do you want to do the giveaway first?
Oh, yeah, we gotta
then
do
we'll,
the giveaway from
and we got to
last-
remind them what was the question from the last video as well.
What was their favorite card from our box opening last time with the 2 boxes?
Oh yeah,
the
because it
2
was
collector.
the
Right?
Yeah,
Midnight Hunt and Crimson Vow.
we did our own double feature.
Yes. Preview of things to come. Let's
14.
see. 14. Let's see. And Kiloton's Clips.
Zam?
Zam.
Is that a card?
Uh,
No, right?
I don't think so.
Alright,
We'll
pick
have to
another
pick
one.
again.
Yep.
Eli
There
return.
you go.
Favorite card opened in the video would have to be the Alt Art Chandra. Oh yes, that one was a good one. Averbuck Caretaker because it's such a strong card, and it is. Oh,
Yeah.
that qualifies. Congrats, Eli. We'll be in
Congrats,
touch.
Eli.
And then now to the question for this video. Then, I guess it being Commander Legends box opening. Let's hear your favorite commanders from that set, and yeah,
Sounds good.
Okay, see you guys next time.
great.
Thank you.